So today, Project Racing 2.2 has came out here, and the cars I was literally just getting good at, if you're wondering what they are, the LMDhs, are now completely different. So I need to relearn them again, although I have driven 4 laps total and 2 laps on the Peugeot, 2 laps on the BMW, just to get thumbnails and stuff for this video. But yeah, overall, so far, I'm feeling they're very, very good. But yeah, let's get on with it, and I shall kind of show you around this new update. And we are here ready to rumble here. We are in the BMW here. We're going to give a go here around Imola. 5 laps just to kind of see what we can do. This is absolutely, definitely not 100% not the 4th attempt at trying to do a race round anywhere. It was the Paris at Daytona, then it was the Port at Imola, and it was Port at Imola again. It was, yeah, it's been all sorts really. I've struggled for me off here, but there was actually new setups from Aris Drives here, who, funnily enough, commented in last update's video, so I was amazed at that here. But yeah, we're going to go with medium downforce. What we're also going to do is we're going to turn down the tyre pressures down by an absolute ton because I've really struggled to get them warm. So we're going to turn them down to that, and we are ready to rumble. Hopefully summon well goes here. If I set kind of maintain the same throttle, the revs go mental here. These gearing. Yeah, I was trying busy talking about the gearing, didn't get a good start there. Well, this is only got 50 as well. Kilowatts of deployment. Peugeot's got 200, Porsche's only got 50. As Lambo's boxed us in from getting by another BMW. As we come round down towards that second chicane there, BMW brake very hard and we get by. We need to get by the Aston. I think we have got by the Aston. Yeah, we have got by the Aston. We might get by the Lambo here as well, up the hill. Oh! BMW sent it. Not sure he's kept the nose in. No, he's not. And as up the hill we rise, and down towards here now. Fingers crossed something goes well, because we have spun about 4 times here before. One's trying to get a thumbnail, one's recording this, and not this time though. At the corner come, get some semblance heat now in them tyres. That's good, I guess. Okay, boy. They've gone. They've gone. As we come around now here, 7th gear. There's an ad board flying about somewhere. I'm not sure what's happened with it. This gearing feels weird. Just understeers without these tyres being up to temp. They've just not lasted long enough for them to get up to temp. I'm actually sort of caught up with this Aston here who has been passed by a Porsche, so we get a good run up the hill now here. No deploy, no regen. We're going to go max deployment. That did not work. Trying to get the cut under now. Nope, still not worked. Get by the most simple of the LMDhs. No energy deployment that you need to faff about with. Just pure naturally aspirated Aston Martin. As we slightly run around there, the chicane doesn't feel that nice in these things, I must say. A lot more, a lot less bite on them this time. Before they had probably way too much bite. To the point I had to turn the the rack rate down on the setup, so we're going to go boost again down the main straight to lap 3, which doesn't appear to have done it. The Porsches went very aggressive there on the defence. In towards turn 1 understeer. My God! Hello. Wow. That went straight on round the exit of Tamborello. Up the hill we come. Like, bites up there. Didn't bite anywhere else. We are now out of energy. So we'll go deployment max and... No, deployment none. Regen max. Keep getting them mixed up, you fool. Come on. Get them right. I mean, I've not got any clue how to drive these things, so... I'm just simply doing my interpretation of how to drive a hypercar. Which came to come. Getting some energy back in the tank. We're sort of caught up with the ass and the Porsche. They have been having an absolute ding dong as we cut that corner. And not at all discreetly. Only a warning for it though. Here we come. Come on, car. For an ultimate lap. Being caught by the guy behind, which probably means we're crap and we need improvement as the Porsche force off the road. That's not a Porsche. That's an Acura. I'm a Muppet. Round the hill we come, and up the hill we have gained a position though. Let's say the tyres have sort of came in now here, taking 3 laps ish. I feel I can sort of attack the corners. Maybe I'm just being too... My expectancies are too much. I don't have the patience to wait for the tyres to heat up as now. We're attack, attack, attack. As we rise through the chicane of death again for the penultimate time this race. Got a feeling we're gonna go gung ho here on the deployment down the main straight. In a vague attempt to keep up with Aston on the straight. Helps if we make the gear. Down towards turn 1 we come. The deployment's done well, we're just going to keep it there though. I've also got a feeling the brake ducts seem quite open in this setup. It's like 8 the setting. I feel they probably should maybe be a bit more shut. And that would definitely help as we dip it in the gravel, and I was half expecting to be dead there. We've been launched by a BMW, I think that is. Nope, it's the Accurate. Shove them off the track, that's all right. Fair game. Really struggling to get the tyre temps to just come in, really. I think that's just more me bad at the driving than the car struggling. As here we come. Down the hill we come for the final time here at Imola. We nearly got the Aston. And then the Aston buggered off. So we didn't get the accident. Across the line we come. We have survived, that's the main thing. Oh, that was scary. It's warmed up the tyres though. Wow. That was quite something. I mean, we survived and we gained positions. We weren't drowning, I would say. But we did have the slowest best lap. Huh. But yeah, that is kind of the first race here. That is also another thing. I need to try work on warming up tyres. And we are here in the Toyota now here, ready to rumble. What we're going to do here with the Aris setup is we're going to tune down the brakes a little bit and also put the tyres to softer as well. Blinking hell. We also might go, I might go softs for this one, given it's only 5 laps. Surely it can last. But yeah, here we are ready to rumble here in the Toyota. Hopefully things go well. I've got not a clue how to use this. This is also another one of the cars that you can use the 200 kilowatts of deployment. Use a decent bit on the start just to get going. Oh, absolutely rammed by a ton of people there. As we come round here, we do sort of have the turning to get round there. Although these things do still feel hella understeery. Behind my goat, the Peugeot. Still trying to learn that car. Just trying to get the variety in really here for you. As we come here round and down to this very, very long corner. You basically need to take everything way slower than you would in the previous LMDhs here. Although they don't seem too bothered by everything being a bit slower here, but we definitely do feel a bit bothered. Tyres are up to temp already. I wonder if that's just the very complex kind of most of the lap here at Sao Paulo. Look at the time they can gain around there just by simply driving. We cannot get the turn in for that at all. I'm going to turn that down to a skill issue, not a car issue. Because I know myself and I know I'm pretty crap at driving. Especially in these things. As we've got the Peugeot on us. As we come around here out of the Senna S's, can just about get around there without the front right tyre going boom. As we come round now here, out and down. Go deployment here for this middle sector because we don't really need it, if I'm being honest. Up we rise and down to here. I don't really need it for this middle sector because there's no real big long straights other than the straight into it and the straight out of it here really. So we'll get our or some of it back anyway. As we struggle to turn once again, the tyre getting very hot there. As we come out now here down the main straight again, we have gained a bit of time. We seem to be quite good in that middle sector. Use that deployment once again. Just try to use the braking point and everything that we can to our advantage here. Just to try get some semblance of pace out of this thing, because we're evidently not going to get it on the long corner before the last corner really, the last proper corner anyway. And I can point it out to you, but we are miles slower. I really need practicing these things. I do not know how to drive them yet. I would say it's definitely an improvement. They're drivable now, more drivable. Before they just had ridiculous amounts of bite. Sometimes they just go round without really telling you. As we come up now here, this is the corner I'm talking about. Cannot get any form of line round here really that doesn't involve either trying to go fast and track limiting or going slow and, well, being slow. As we've now used all our energy, we're going to leave us sitting duck in these kind of last couple laps here. As we come round down towards turn one again. They do feel quite nice to drive when they work. Just when they understeer, they're an outright bit of bother. That corner feels okay now, if I'm being honest. And that guy in 9th was 2.1 when we got him to the start-finish straight last lap, and now he's about a second behind. So he's gained a second. Make that 2. In fact, as well, he's only 0.3 seconds behind now, so we've thrown away 2.1 seconds in half a lap. Maybe it's because it's a Parajou, which is that good. We're just going to... Bit of contact there, definitely my fault, just turned into him. But yeah, we're really struggling to get any semblance of pace out of these things. Not sure if it's just lack of practice, really. I'll definitely be trying to drive these things anyway for... Yeah, because look just how quickly they can gain around there. So it's almost like they're on the old model. And then look at this. They're just as fast around the high downforce bits, and then they get the active aero. And they're all over me. Down the straights as we come round now here into turn 1. I wonder if that was maybe a bad idea on the tyre pressures. Right, we come now here. I think we'll call this one here after this. Apologies for being absolutely apocalyptic in these. There's going to be one long stream, I'm sure, trying to get good at these, because bloody hell, we are crap. That was a wobble and a half, I will say. We're going to once again, I think, have the slowest, fastest lap, best lap. It just doesn't turn around there. It just doesn't have the, it's certainly planted in the back end, it just doesn't have front end that I can get it turned in without boiling the tyres, really. As when we come. It's going to be a straight drag race between me and the caddy to the line. 8.3 seconds gap up ahead. I'm pretty sure it was about 2. On lap 3 we're going to use all the rest of our deployment. Short line to the finish, and yeah, we'll be ahead of them. Well, how much slower are we? Best lap? 2 seconds off. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Bloody hell. Wow. Yeah, that is kind of the LMDh 2.2 update. There has been things done with the GT3s and bug fixes, and also things for multi-class as well. But yeah, that is kind of the main event, is these things right here. The LMDh is the rebuild here in Project Motor Racing. And anyway, that will be that there, and I do want to say sorry for maybe sounding a bit annoyed and being so bad at these things for just now. I've got not a clue how to drive these things for now. We can always get better. We can always get better. You know, practice makes perfect, as they all say. But yeah, very, very much different. I will say probably for the better. They do feel a lot more drivable when they can work, or when I can get them working, not when they work. Here for this time here, but yeah, we will see you next time here for whatever is to come next here. I'm not sure what is coming next, to be honest. I'll have a think. I don't know. But yeah, we will see next time here. But yeah, if you did enjoy this one, like, subscribe, do all them good things. But yeah, we will see you next time. Enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.